Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. I'm here with FGO gameplay series again. The newest campaign has started. This is Naraka Mandala Heian-kyo, and yeah, this is part of the main story. And we're going to meet Ashia here. I'm guessing we're going to. My guess would be we're going to fight him. And yeah, like the recent banner has been Ashia Doman's banner, and I'm guessing Ibuki is going to come later on. I will not be summoning in any of these banners because I want to save. And yeah, another thing I got to know is that we got the PT quickly, didn't we? Like, you know, the PT has come in NA, and I'm kind of glad because I'll be sure that there's one or two servants that I really want. I'll be able to get them, and I'll keep at least like 1,000 SQs for them. For example, Morgan is one such character for whom I'll at least keep the 1,000, so I'm going to get her guaranteed. Even if my luck becomes completely atrocious, you know, I still will be able to get her. So I'm kind of glad about that. I was wondering if we were going to get this quickly. I'm glad it came quicker. So there you go. And obviously the thing about PT, I talked about it before, but I think I hope this PT, this whole thing is improved as we go on, because I feel like even if they don't need to lower the PT counter, it's fine. 330 pulls, it's okay. 900 quads. But I feel like one thing that should add, which would help us a lot, is the PT counter. It carries on to the next limited banner. I really hope that becomes a thing in the future, because it's too much. I feel like 900 quads for one character is crazy. I do understand the whole PT thing is basically just so that those people who have extreme bad luck, they get at least something. But hopefully this improves. This is barely the start. Hopefully the whole PT thing gets improved as we go on, and maybe in the future we'll get something. All right, let's see. Let's begin. Shadow Border is now docked at the Wandering Sea. Port 1, all Kalia staff, please disembark at your earliest convenience. Okay, everyone's here. We're back! We're finally back! Yes, Senpai, we've all made it back to base safely. Indeed we have! I can scarcely recall the last time I was able to breathe a genuine sigh of relief. That aside, I didn't expect returning to the Wandering Sea to be so involved. First, we had to anchor the storm border out at the sea, then we had to change the shadow border to make our way here by diving underwater. With God of dove underwater. I must say, any workshop you can only access from under the sea is a long way from perfect in my book. Well done out there, everyone. I have been eagerly awaiting your return. Congratulations on your victory over the Atlantic Lost Bell. Not only did you succeed at your primary objective brilliantly, you even brought back a more fascinating souvenir that I could ever have imagined. That battleship out there is simply fantabulous. The data you sent painted a truly spectacular picture, but now that I have seen it in person, your data hardly did justice. While I can certainly understand how you feel, Miss Sion, I'm afraid I must ask you to postpone indulging in your curiosity a little bit longer. I believe we are already aware of the situation and of the next move we need to make. You had better believe it. Not to worry, our next mission is right up my alley as well. Alright. I see. My apologies. I should have known Atlas's resident child prodigy would already have the matter well in hand. Mr. Fujimaru, Director Goldorf, Miss Kirillite, and Mr. M. Why? Can you call him by his full name? May I suggest we take this opportunity to roll up your sleeves and return to our respective positions? What the? How do you know my handle, Mr. Handle Holmes? Don't tell me you're addicted to online games too. Oh, that's it. I was like, why is he calling him Mr. M? Oh Lord. Alright. While I won't deny I have my own vices, online games are not among them. Indeed, I still have very little experience when it comes to video games. No, that was just a small demonstration of my skill. Ah. While I may not have been at my best in Olympus, I am still the world's foremost detective, you see. True? By virtue of my profession, revealing secrets comes as naturally to me as breathing does to... Wow, the flex. You really are the worst, aren't you? Nope, not buying it. I think it's more like a fetish than it is anything to do with your job. You know what? Yeah, I guess that's true, because when you're that good of a detective, you should be a little bit, eccentric. You're supposed to be a little bit eccentric. Like all great people are eccentric in their own way. Now, that's enough of that. Ajit, alright, yeah. His choice of topic aside, the point is, Holmes has proven that his detective skills are still sharp. And I, for one, am most encouraged to see it. Administrative advisor, just make sure you keep your magnifying glass away from my private affairs. Yeah. It's wonderful to see everyone so relaxed again. I think we all started feeling less tense on the way back from Olympus, and it looks like I was right. Yeah, we were under a lot of stress for a long time. You really are not supposed to chit-chat on the dock, Besides, last I checked, you Chaldeans are supposed to be getting ready to tackle the next lost spell. For all we know, this could be the last time we get to come back to the base like this. God, wow. So I encourage you all to head back to your rooms and rest up for what's to come. Oh yes, you certainly don't have to tell me twice. I've been looking forward to putting my feet up on my fluffy bed and drifting off without having to worry about being woken up by an emergency alert for ages. Oh boy, you just said it. Now I'm pretty sure something's going to happen. You jinxed it, Gordolf. Here you go. Oh yes, by the way, Captain. Shouldn't my gorgeous director's office be done by now? Huh? What? Oh, right. How could I forget? How's that? How's that coming along, Sion? Yes, of course, it is all done. However, as luck would have it, I began further renovations a few minutes ago with the aim of making it even more gorgeous than before. Really? In the meantime, Gordolf, I would like to ask you to continue to look forward to your office of your dreams. From the comfort of Storehouse 3 for the time being. Wow. Storehouse 3. I don't believe it. She clearly forgot all about me, but instead of admitting her mistake, she's chosen to power straight through with a 1,000-watt smile. So what about you, Da Vinci, Captain? I'm going to head back to the storm border. It's still pretty unstable, even with all the renovations we made in Atlantis. I need to shore it up so we can eventually operate out of even without my presence, or the storm borders for that matter. I see, so you'll be replacing the virtual paths currently supported by Ironax Phantasm with real ones. It seems that you have a great deal of welding ahead of you. Yeah, once that's done, I have to replace the central control system with something that doesn't depend on the shadow border, so we stop piling more work onto Da Vinci. I take everything's ready to go, Shion? You know it. I already finished moving your things out so you can focus all your energy on the construction. What does that all mean exactly? It means that both Captain and Da Vinci will be staying on the storm border for the time being. Okay. In the meantime, the rest of us will remain here at the Chaldea base to prepare for the next Lost Belt operation. Mr. Fujimaru, your task will be training to further improve your master's capabilities. Miss Kirielite, you will be fine-tuning the Artinax. And Miss Shion and I will begin investigating and analyzing the foreign god in earnest. Here we go. You can do that? Only with the information we currently have available, but yes. My first order of business will be to peruse the Amnisphere records we brought along from Kaldia's Antarctic base. Those records should contain information on former director Olga Mari, who has now returned in form of the foreign god, and of her father, Sir Marisperi, the founder of Chaldea. In that sense, I suppose it will be an internal affairs investigation of sorts. As for Miss Shion, she will be... Say no more, you want me to observe and examine everything I can about the external side, the foreign god that now exists on our planet. You can do that? Now look, you surprised me so much I reacted in the same way as Fujima. Wow. So you did. It was very entertaining to watch. At any rate, yes, I can indeed determine the foreign god's whereabouts now. In fact, I have already done so. All is within Trismegistus II's analytical capabilities. You may think of them as being analogous to Shiva from the original Chaldea, if that helps. As we speak, the foreign god's signal has left the Atlantic Lost Belt and moved to South American one, where it is holding position. Oh wait, so it has directly gone to Lost Belt 7. Like, because before this, I think we go to Britain in Lost Belt 6. Obviously now we're going to Japan, I'm guessing. The Heian-kyo It's supposed to be in Japan, isn't it? Yeah. And then Britain. So alright, so the final boss just went to the final, like, you know, like the lost village. She's not going to come before that, I think. Alright. After I had traced my guesses to analyze the time-lapse footage, it concluded that it could not observe a future where the signal would leave South America while the world was in current bleak state. Okay, there you go. Alright, so she's not going to move from there. Which means we can expect the foreign god to remain in South America for the time being. Then does that mean Kristaria's magecraft injured her so badly she can no longer move? Really? That will be the most reasonable conclusion. Oh. I can think of no other reason for the foreign god to refrain from attacking. Yeah, that's true. Alright. This is perfect chance to strike back. If we go after her now while she's still injured, then I don't. Sorry, Gordy, but I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, hey guys, hope you don't mind me jumping in remotely. That's right, it's me, Da Vinci. I'm currently examining the storm border along with the Nemo Marines. Oh, hey, cut that out, Marine D. Those are my skates, damn it. I swear, why are you all guys always messing with me? Because we are both riders, which makes us run. And there's no way we're gonna let you win without a fight. Since you've got the land covered and we've got the sea, whoever ends up controlling the sky will win it all. Oh! That's why one of these days we're going to have Captain Nemo fight you to see who gets to keep the storm border. Wow, alright. Come on, Marines, winner takes all. Let's win this thing. What are you guys even talking about? Just... Oh lord. Just ignore them, Da Vinci. More importantly, wasn't there something you need to tell? Alright, I almost forgot. You know, Captain, it won't kill you to keep these guys in line. Anyway, speaking of my capacity as technical advisor, I have to strongly advise against trying to attack the foreign god in South America right now. Yeah, because David is there, and not only that, whatever's the whole the art, I forgot the name. Yeah, that's also there. Even if she really is as injured as we're assuming, we'd still be no match for her, at least not yet. Based on what we observed in Olympus, the foreign god spirit origin output is the order of a third-class planet. Yeah. In other words, she's the strongest being we've seen since Beast 1, Gacha, and the second-class planet-level power. We just don't have anything powerful enough to destroy something like that, even if the storm border were in perfect condition. So if you tried to go to South America now, never mind beating her, just surviving would be a miracle. If anything, we should be grateful that things are at a stalemate right now. Yeah. The strongest being we've seen since Gacha. True, when we fought Gacha, we were only able to defeat him thanks to a number of extenuating circumstances. But what about the Black Barrel? Couldn't that do something against the foreign god who mapped to the scale of a lifespan? Okay. As much as I would like to say that my darling Black Barrel is up to the task, I'm afraid I cannot. To begin, it is possible that the foreign god simply does not fit our perception of common sense. Okay. You see, Black Barrel can only measure the longevity of something understood by creatures of Earth. Oh. We simply have no guarantee that the same rules apply to the foreign god. Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense because the whole Zeus situation, they came to Earth. No, they came to Earth, and I guess they became the residents of Earth, kind of like that. That's why they fell under the, like, even though they were also, like, you know, aliens from some far away, like, you know, place. I'm guessing after coming to Earth and staying there for so much long, probably made them residents of Earth, something like that, and that's why I guess it kind of worked out. All right. That said, I suppose it is at least possible given that we are able to communicate with them. But even then, I doubt the Black Barrel's accomplishment measure would be able to get a full read on the foreign god's lifespan. Oh, and why is that? Isn't the Black Barrel designed precisely to turn those sorts of differences in capability on the heads? Well, think about it. The foreign god whipped up a gravitational field like it was nothing, remember? We are talking about a being capable of creating black holes. My engineering simply cannot compete. You all know about black holes, right? They're basically pitfalls of pure darkness that suck up anything in their vicinity. Yeah. I say pitfall, but the metaphorical sense, there is no falling involved. They exert a gravitational force on anything within range, yeah. The reason they're called black holes is because not even light can escape their pull, which makes them as dark as it is physically possible to be. The speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second, and with our current understanding of laws of physics, we're unable to exceed it. True. There is no way for anything I could engineer to keep up with an opponent who can toss out black holes with hardly any. Haha, yeah. Really, granted that gravitational field was quite the force to be reckoned with. Does this mean there's nothing we can do against someone with black holes in their arsenal? I don't know, like, what can we do against a black hole? I don't know, like, make one of our own black holes? And toss it towards her? I don't know, that probably wouldn't work. No, that is not quite accurate. I'm not saying that black holes are strong simply by virtue of their nature. In fact, increasing gravity is actually very simple. All one has to do is compress mass and raise its density. Yeah, like, yeah, true. The more mass, like when, when density is mass by volume. Yeah, so less volume, more mass. More that will happen. So, like a planet which is extremely small, but extremely not heavy, but its mass is extreme, that becomes a black hole, I guess. So we can probably make something like that. I'm not sure, like Sion can probably do it. Like, but then what? Will that work? Will making a black hole of our own work? For example, if we could compress Earth's mass to the size of a finger, there you go, it would become a black hole. Yeah. So the mechanics behind a black hole's creation are clearly understood. We simply lack the engineering skill to create one. Yeah, true. Even as we speak, new black holes are forming throughout the universe. They are the inevitable result of what happens when a large star reaches the end of its life cycle and collapses under its own weight. True. They are part of stellar life, and as such they occur throughout the universe on a daily basis. In other words, the fallen god is using the same mechanism as the cosmos itself. Which means even the very scales we employ must use completely different units of measurement than hers. Is that correct? Yeah, that's true. She probably, measures things in light years or something. Oh boy. I'm afraid so. A black barrel is designed to fire fighting life forms regardless of how powerful those life forms may be. But unfortunately for us, humanity has yet to devise a calculation that is not only capable of measuring the lifespan of celestial objects, but then using that measurement as a weapon. The only reason we are able to use it to defeat the gods of Olympus is because we were part of a theory that only worked in a lost. Okay. Put differently, because they were once a foundational factor of human history. Like I said, since they are here for so much time, they became a part of Earth. Then there's no way for us to use Black Barrel to stop the foreign god, since it uses its target's own longevity as ammunition. Correct, our battle with the foreign god will be determined solely by how much energy we are able to produce. So if your opponent is outputting as much energy as your average star, we need to come up with a weapon that can match and exceed it. Alright. Easier said than done, yeah. I suggest we leave this topic for a later time. For the moment, stabilizing the storm border is our top priority. But even if we get the storm border in perfect working order, what good will it do if we don't have any useful weapons to bring to bear? Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. We have some idea of what to find, where we might find such a weapon, don't we, Da Vinci? Really? Maybe. I mean, yeah, if you're only talking about where to look, that part's in the back. But actually getting our hands on it, that's a whole other story. That's quite alright, Da Vinci. We have plenty of time to figure that out. In the meantime, there's something I'd like to ask you regarding Karak Zemlipus. Is it true that he gave you something before you put him in the recovery pod? Oh, that. I'm surprised you know about that, Holmes. Who spilled the beans, anyway? Oh, that would be me. You're talking about the memory chip, right? I'm the one who told him about it and how it probably has the records of Crypto's communications. Right you are, Manure. That chip contains all the sorts of communication logs between Kirshtaria and the other cryptos. I'm pretty sure Karak copied them himself. Yeah. Most of it was about the Atlantic Lost Belt, so it's pretty useless now. There were two bits I found interesting though. Oh, and what were those? First, that the attack on our world began with the bleached earth phenomenon, not the trees of emptiness. And second, that the bleached earth phenomenon point of origin was in North America in Area 50. Okay. Interesting. Wow, the infamous Area 51. Oh god, I remember. When was it? When was the whole meme that started? Like the whole Area 51 meme? Like people went crazy about like raiding Area 51 or whatever the hell. Like, you know, someone did the Naruto run there or whatnot. I don't. That was crazy. I remember. Oh boy. Not much long ago. I think it was like a year ago or something. I don't remember the exact time, but my god. Oh boy. So the trees of emptiness came after the earth was wiped clean. We may not have a great deal of information at this point, but nonetheless, Da Vinci, would you be so kind as to send the data over to me as well? Sure thing, knock yourself out. Wait, where's the other information? She said there are two information. Alright, that's all from me now. The storm border is soon going to improve itself after all. Fujimaru Mash, I know things aren't easy right now, but try not to let them get to you guys down, okay? Don't worry, you'll feel a lot less anxious once you've had a good rest and gotten back into the swing of things with your training. I might not be able to see you guys for a while, but the next time I do look forward to seeing how much you've grown. Alright. Da Vinci already brought up everything I wished to, so there is not much left for me to say. Now that the foreign god has arrived on Earth, the situation has changed dramatically. However, that does not mean we should panic. For the moment, the best thing we can do is to keep our heads down and focus exclusively on what we are able to affect. Myself and Holmes on the analysis team, that means studying the enemy and coming up with a plan. For the field team, namely Fujimaru, Marsh, and the Borders crew, that means equal past training and recuperation. No need to worry, according to Trismegistus 2's prognostications, the world should remain perfectly intact for at least another month. And as that last interview with resident genius, that gives me more than enough time to come up with a plan guaranteed to succeed. So, I encourage you all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the standby time as best as you can. Okay, that was a prologue. 5th year of Kanko, Heian-kyo. Alright. Wow, that was the intro. God, that was long. Oh, the moon. The moon is watching. It's the dead of the night. The time when humans lay fast asleep and wild beasts wait with bated breath, as the moon alone looks down upon the capital reverberating with evil. Whoa. This is Heian-kyo, the land of marvels. Like the British Isles, mystic creatures still roam the lands and fearless heroes hunt them down. It is in this nightmarish realm that the myth still draws breath. For example, Saji, located on the southwest end of Heian-kyo's central area. Wait a minute. So Heian-kyo is like a name of a place? Is that what it is? I thought Heian-kyo was like a name of an era or something. Like, oh wait, it was one of the several former names for the city known as Kyoto. Oh, Heian-kyo is Kyoto. Oh, alright, that's interesting. Wait, just a minute. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, there is a Heian period as well, isn't it? Yeah, Heian period. Heian means peace in Japanese. It's a period in Japanese history when the Chinese influences were in decline and national culture matured. Ah, okay. Heian-kyo is Kyoto and Heian era is the era of peace. It was rebuilt only recently after a fire burnt it to the ground many years ago. and it is said that the Minister of the Left may have read a poem in his honor during its reopening ceremony. Speaking of Minister of Left, Fujiwara, he is one of the Emperor's most trusted aides. Fujiwara. A striking figure in both body and deed, none embodies the capital's prosperity or authority better than him. Wait. Okay. As such, Saiji, with his close connection to him, it took place of miracles. Or at least it should have been. Whoa, that is... Instead, it was home to rage, to malice. Indeed, as the moon looks down on a vicious monster, practically the embodiment of loathing roams the sacred ground of this holy temple. Shut up! Just shut up already! Some great evil spirits threatening the imperial palace and all of Heian-kyo you turned out to be? You're just another boring old evil spirit who turned tail and ran at the sight of the 4 heavenly king statues at Toji. Who is this? Cheeky little punk. Wait, is this Kintoki? I think. Stuff it! Yep, it's Kintoki. There you go. That yellow... With one swing of his blade, the battle was over before it began. In a flash, the supposedly great evil spirit's formless body was scattered to the 4 winds. Yep, there he is. Ha! Done and done. This is what it means to be a brave warrior, a Heian warrior. He is part of the last line of defense, keeping the people of these Far East islands safe from the multitude of wicked monsters that threaten its peace. Nope, that wasn't it either. What am I missing? Things were never like this back when I was living in the mountain. What's wrong? What don't I got? Damn it, this just ain't gonna cut it. Guarding the city? That's hardly a task worthy of one of the Raiku's 4 heavenly kings. Damn it, at this rate, I'll never be able to be a master. What master? Oh, I think master, by master he means like the mastering something? Master, huh? There's something about that just doesn't sit right with me either. How do you even make your peace with it? Brother Suna? Suna. Suna, okay. Oh, Watanabe no Suna. I think that's what he... Okay. The Horikawa. Main Street Ichijo Modori Bashi Bridge. Oh, there he is. That's Suna, isn't it? Wait, is he one of the heavenly kings? Kintoki said. You there, young lady. Yes, officer? What can I do for you at this hour of the night? Wait, he's a police officer or something? Oh. Officer, huh? Oh, maybe not. I suppose I can see why you would mistake me for one, but no. I'm an officer no longer, so he was. I'm a warrior, a retainer from Setsu. Then does that mean you're the famous sword fighter from the Genji family? I see you're well informed indeed, young lady. In that case, I trust you also already know that the Minister of the Left has tasked the Genji family with defending this city from who would threaten it. Yes, of course. None of us city residents would be alive today if it weren't for the warriors of Genji. Thank you so much for all you've done for us. If there is anything I can do to show my appreciation, O valiant warrior, you need but say the word. Very well then, in that case, I would like a dance. What? You ask random people to dance? Did you say a dance? I did. The moon is rather clear tonight. I would like you to dance atop the bridge so I may watch you alongside the moon's reflection on the water surface. Oh. You still not understand what I mean. Wait, is she like a demon or something? Is that what why he's trying to... You would do well to peer into the water. Okay, I think, yeah, she's a demon or something. Perhaps if you had not taken such undue pride in this transformation. Oh, it's Ibaraki. Oh my god. Ibaraki, you might have noticed you forgot to change your shadow to me. Great, it's Ibaraki. You. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? You tricked me. You knew who I was and you tricked me into embarrassing myself. If this means you had me figured out from the start, then I'll kill you. You're dead, you hear me? Dead. Ugh, I hate you so much. That's it. Tonight's the night I finally bite your head off, gouge your eyes out, skin you alive, and leave your mutilated corpse hanging for everyone on Suzaku Avenue to see. You hear me, Tsuna? Hey, look at me when I'm threatening you. You're supposed to tremble at my fangs, shudder at my claws, and beg for mercy at my feet. How dare you look at me? And see someone else, Tsuna. Look at me, damn it. Damn, use this. Are you? Oh my god. my little Tsuna. Are you so terrified of me that you can't move? Good, that's more like it. I don't think so, Ibaraki. Yes, that's right. I've grown stronger since that night, much stronger. I learned a lot on Mount Oi, Tsuna. In the time I spent with Shuten, I learned everything I needed to know about being a better Oni. And I'm just getting started. One of these days, I'm gonna lead every Oni in all of Japan. As for a pair of Oni Kings, as the pair of Oni Kings of Mount Oe, Shuten and I will descend from on high, wipe out you Genji, and devour every last person on the face of Earth. He's just... Is that all you have to say, Ibaraki? Then it seems you still have yet to catch on. You're clearly a long ways off from rivaling Shuten as a leader of the Oni world. What's that supposed to mean? Neither your flames nor your claws came close to injuring me. For that matter, in case you hadn't noticed, I haven't even opened my eyes for a while now. Oh wait, I thought that was part of a character design. Never mind. You... how dare you make a mockery of me, you human? Curse you, Tsuna. Ibaraki. Oh my god. Oh lord, here we go. My arm. You cut off my right arm. Oh gods, it hurts. Damn you. You bastard. Tsuna. Huh? But what do you think you're doing now? Why did you sheath the sword? Why aren't you coming for my head next? Come at me again, damn it. Go on, I dare you. The next time you swing your sword at me, that's when I'll bite your head off. I mean it. It seems there is no servant to be found here. No servant? And you have yet to use a single support spell, even after having your arm cut off. Oh, he's trying to find servants here? But clearly you are not a master. What? Wait, is that what he meant by master, Kintoki? Huh? Masters? Servants? What are you talking about? You have no caster aiding you. You're just one lone Oni, nothing. Okay, something's going on here. I don't... Alright. As such, I have no further quarrel with you. I don't know what you're talking about, Tsuna. Yeah, neither do I. But you said I'm just a lone Oni, nothing more. I can't believe you're trying to trick me with that kind of nonsense. I hate you even more now. A smoke screen made of fire. And then she hit. If nothing else, Ibaraki, you do get better at turning tail each time we meet. Next time, I'm going to take my arm back and then I'm going to kill you. It'll be our last meeting. You have my word on that, Tsuna. My hated rival. Don't you dare forget. Alright. Okay. So she's returned to the mountain. Caster. Wait! Oh my god, what is going on here? Interesting. So these are humans. I guess they're part of this the lost build, the mini lost build that we have. So a Holy Grail war is happening here or something? Is that what's going on? And that's what Kintoki meant by master. He actually meant a master. Interesting. So Kintoki here is a human as well, and he's like, I want to become a master. Oh, while Suna here is a master and his servant is media. Interesting. Okay. Her magical energy was far beyond that of an ordinary human, but it also didn't belong to a servant. Perhaps she was a phantasmal, or she's an Oni. Right, of course, you never had such creatures in your land you hail from. Yeah. Ibaraki and I have something of a history, as you may have guessed, but never mind that now. For the time being, I shall hold on to this arm myself. Understood. So that is what it feels like to have someone's senses enhanced with magecraft. Magnificent work, Caster. As you can see, I remain without a scratch even after facing off with an Oni. That's why he was that strong. Don't be ridiculous, Lord Suna. All I did was cast a simple spell to temporarily enhance your senses. Interesting that a master is fighting here, while the servant is supporting him. Even though media is kind of like a support character, still. You're the one who evaded those fearsome attacks without any physical enhancement or protection from claw or flame. And what's more, you did so entirely with your eyes closed. It was truly an incredible feat, if ever I've seen one, Master. Hardly. Anyone who carries a sword could... Well, maybe not. But I will say that any warriors at the top of their art, that is, any of Raiku's 4 heavenly kings, could do as much. Or at least, they should. Raiku's 4 heavenly kings, is he one of them? I think so. Kintoki is supposed to be another one. Who are the other 2? Maybe Ushiwaka? Probably, I think so. Is Ushiwaka one of the heavenly kings? Who knows? We'll have to wait. Yeah, she was part of the Minamoto clan. Minamoto no... Wait. Oh my god, what was her... Yoshitsune, yeah? Minamoto no Yoshitsune? Yeah, that's Ushiwaka, isn't it? Yeah, Minamoto no Yoshitsune, Minamoto no Raikou is obviously Raikou. Okay. Alright, my caster. Let us be off. We have more quarried we must fight tonight. Yes, master, understood. Okay. What did I... Oh wait, we get those things after completing. Wow, this is an I wasn't expecting this to be like a Grail War or something, like, you know, like masters and servants here. Interesting. Singularity, we've got a Singularity on our hands. Yeah. Oh no, this is not a lost one, it's a Singularity, isn't it? Yeah, like, okay, never mind. It is a Singularity, it's not a lost belt. Like, I said like a mini lost belt, no, it's a Singularity. But as I've mentioned many times, I'm very much a layman when it comes to singularities. Plus, I really don't want to get involved with them, if at all possible. While unusually I'd be sitting back and enjoying an elegant cup of tea back in my gorgeous director's office, currently still under construction. The circumstances apparently being what they are, I decided to at least put in a brief appearance here. Oh, thank you, Gordon. In regards to the singularity itself, I'll let my technical and administrative advisors handle the briefing. Alright, technical advisor, have at it. I'll be watching over the proceedings from a safe and supervisory distance. Thanks, Gordy. I'll take it from here. Oh, is that your way of welcoming me, Fo? Thanks. Alright, Fujimaru and Mash, ready to get this briefing started? Ready. I take we have to reship somewhere again? Now, don't be hasty, alright? So, this latest singularity was first observed about 30 minutes ago. Of course, with Earth currently bleached clean of human history, the only kinds of singularities that can occur now are minute ones. Or so we thought. Do you remember what Shion told us about mining singularities? Basically, the worst that can happen with an unrepaired mining singularity is that it causes a few minor problems when Earth is restored to normal. Oh. But that's not the case here. This is the real deal, a genuine full-blown capital S singularity. Wow. Okay. A real singularity? You mean like the original 7 singularities? Oh? Precisely. Oh. Which means this singularity represents a grave threat to humanity, even with the Earth in its current bleak state. The fact that the singularity has appeared as a blot of black stagnation even on this empty Earth suggests that its influence is far-reaching indeed. That is unfortunate conclusion Trismegistus 2 has reached. Wow. Black stagnation. Yep, black stagnation. How can I put this? It's basically like a giant sunspot. That's the kind of stagnation we're talking about. Oh. But didn't the genius of Atlas Institute say we had at least an excellent point, which is why I think you should hear what she has to say for herself. Go ahead, Shion. I'm sorry, please just forget everything I said about the world remaining intact for a month. Well, obviously, at this point, like... The thing about singularities is the only people who can predict them are the ones who cause them. That is why even Gatia ended up being undone by them. They are like insects eating holes in your map before you're even aware of their existence. Anyway, there you have it. I will let the singularity professionals take it from here. Good luck fixing this one and restoring humanity. Wow, there goes our vacation for 1 month. Makes sense now, Fujimaru? So, your mission this time is to investigate and eliminate this dark spot on human history. The singularity is located in Japan during the Heian period, the 5th year of Kanko, or 1008 by Gregorian calendar, the early 11th century. Alright. More specifically, it's located in the city we now call Kyoto. There you go. Though at the time it was commonly referred to as Kyo or Miyako, meaning the capital. Tofu! Perhaps it would be easier to simply refer to it as Heian-kyo, as Heian period Kyoto. Oh, that's why they call it Heian-kyo. Alright. They mix the two, the Heian period and Kyoto. Heian-kyo. Heian, that's the period Raiko, Kintoki, Shuten Doji, Ibaraki Doji, Murasaki Shikibu, and Seishona Golon come from. Yeah. Oh! Now that's golden. Wait, is this going to be something like Kintoki is going to go with us and it'll be Kintoki versus Kintoki or something? That'll be crazy. Did somebody say Heian-kyo and the 5th year of Kanko, no less? Now you're really golden, huh? Speaking my language. Interesting. So basically, the Shuten, the Ibaraki that we're going to meet over there are not the Shuten and Ibaraki over here. Yeah, that's basically what's happening. Like, they're actually humans in that singularity. Yeah, and while at that time period they were alive, in our time period they're dead. So that's why they're from the throne of heroes. They have arrived to Chaldea. So that's interesting. At times right around when us Genji warriors were in our prime. As I recall, that was just before our big Oe Oni cleanup operation. Which means you can expect to see yours truly. So you better believe me, and Boss Raiko are gonna be all over this. Yeah, where's Raiko? Well, I know Raiko's kind of busy getting things ready now, but I'm sure she's coming running in a flash if you give the word, Master. Kintoki means golden time, right? Then it means it's really your time to shine. Oh, that's true. I never thought about it. Kin is gold and Toki is time. So Kintoki. Hell yeah. That's true. You almost surely know this Heian-kyo place better than anyone. And if we could meet up with your historical counterpart, I bet it'd be perfect for getting him to cooperate with us and share what he knows. Oh boy. So I agree that having you come along with us will be ideal, if it were possible. I was wondering if it, will it be that easy? What's that matter? Short stuff? Why the long face? Well, the thing is, hello everyone, long time no see. Who's this? Oh, these two. Uma Kotaro at your service. Kato Dancer, likewise. Ah, where did you two come from? What is it with ninja servants always popping up where you least expect them? Sure, I might be able to handle the surprise thanks to the nerves of steel. Cultivated in a lifetime of racing, but you could have easily cost Mont Saint Michael here to die of shock. Wow. Oh god. Toby's not even sticking to the food theme anymore. I'm sorry, Director Godolph. I promise I'll be more careful from now on. Good. But only within reason, of course. I am aware you ninjas are all about stealth after all. Master, Lord Kintoki, Lord Godolph, other distinguished guest. Will you please hear what we have to say? Okay. Yeah, what's this about? Well, you see, Lady Dancer and I sensed something was wrong at almost exactly the same time. 30 minutes ago. What? The same thing that time the singularity appeared. Right. Both Lady Dancer and I were momentarily overcome by the exact same sensation. A sensation like hearing a squirming insect which we think is directly connected to Limbo, the alter ego. There you go. Okay, look at Godolph's face. Ooh. Limbo, huh? I've heard the stories about him too, Master. And it sure as hell sounds like he's one of the most ungolden bastards ever. He basically shows up out of nowhere and tries to pull some seriously ungolden crap on you guys all the time, right? From what I've heard, it sounds like he's a dead ringer for Asha Doman, yeah. Of course, I can't say for sure if he's the same Asha Doman I knew. But I do know for sure that he was hanging out in Kyo right around the year 1008. Interesting. So there's also another version of Asha Doman in Heian-kyo currently. So there's two Asha Domans over there. The Limbo and the okay. That said, I get the feeling that he didn't start competing with Abe no Seimei or going down a seriously deranged path until a little later on. There you go. I was wondering how are we able to summon Asha Doman suddenly? Like, how is it possible? Like, he's supposed to be an enemy. So basically, I'm guessing that the version we summon is actually the person who is not the Asha Doman that we know now. It's not Limbo. It's before he went completely nuts or whatever. Yeah, not this version. The version younger than that, I'm guessing. Limbo. Limbo is truly a wicked creature. And yet I get a strong sense that he and I were intertwined by threads of things. Oh yeah, that's true. Like, he did use her. Okay. I feel the same. What's more, when I heard you all mention Heian-kyo, that feeling only grew stronger. So please, Master, please, let us come with you on this journey so that we may cut the threads of fate that bind us to him once and for all. Fate, Yeah, fate. Okay. Well, I can certainly understand how you must feel, but I'm afraid we can't make the call on that alone. What do you say, Technical Advisor? Sending contracted hero spirits along with the race ship may work for pseudo-singularities and minute ones, but were you ever able to send them to a real singularity that easily? Because as far as I can recall, you could only race ship 2 people at most. Maybe Sion did something to enhance that, or I don't know. Well, of course, being able to race ship contracted hero spirits from our time would be a huge advantage on any mission. But as our director so rightly pointed out, we're usually not able to have contracted heroic spirits tag along. Huh? You also didn't know that. Raigu is packing her bags to go and then she'll be like, wait, we cannot go? While there have been servants with extremely rare skills that let them race shift into singularities on their own. Yeah. For the most part, it just isn't possible. Since most heroic spirits can race shift on their own, the only choice is to sync up with the master. As for how we determine whether that's possible, that's a possibility. It all comes down to a singularity's essence. By which I mean how harshly it treats elements that didn't originally exist in that history. To put it another way, how many gaps it has through which foreign elements might slip in. For example, if a singularity were to occur at a crucial point in human history, there would be almost no room to bend the rules regarding what sort of outside elements were allowed. Oh, but minor singularity restrictions aren't nearly so, well, strict, which means there's room to fudge things, presumably allowing us to reshift contracted heroic spirits in alongside Master. The same mostly holds true for pseudo-singularities too. We've seen some cases where heroic spirits were able to reshift along thanks to the bonds, temperament, traits, or other unique characteristics. For example, with the Agatha incident, the Stolfan Dion had no problem tagging along. In Salem, we managed to send Robin Hood, Sanson, and Matahari. With the Shinjuku case, we could have technically sent a few servants along, but they ended up unable to reshift all the way there thanks to certain professors' interference. Alright, so what's the deal with this one? Can we go along or not? I'm afraid that would be really challenging for the Singularity. Well, I say challenging, but it's really more like impossible. Okay. As far as I can tell from the numbers I got with the paperman, there are no servants who could accompany Fujimaru on... This is the storm border, command room calling from our anchor point. Do you read me, Da Vinci? I've been following along remotely, so don't worry about catching me up. She was actually touching the paper moon right now, and she says she has some new information about her current topic. Oh. Go ahead, Sean. She's here flapping her gums like a guppy. Like a guppy? I admit it's a very cute expression, but are you aware I do not have gills, right? Alright, the report. I was inspecting the paper moon and heard your discussion of heroic spirits and the probability of ratio. So, out of sheer curiosity, I decided to try running some new numbers, and the results were interesting. Interesting, you say? Oh yes, very interesting. It is not a result I would ever have expected to get it on a first try. It's almost as though someone is extending an invitation for the relevant parties to come along. I wonder who it is. Maybe it's Asya, I don't know. Look, that says. What is she talking about? Huh? Look, that says. How the hell should I know? Oh, special translation? Is it bacon time yet? I don't think so, Paul. It's wonderful to see you guys acting in such solidarity. It makes you all seem more dependable than ever. But now is not the time for heartwarming scenes. No, definitely not. I will jump straight to the point. The good news is I happen to observe two spirit origins that should have no trouble whatsoever reshifting with Fujimaru in this Singularity. Alright, who else? Assassins. Okay, Fuma Kotaro and Kato Dan. So there you go. I'm definite it's Asya inviting them. Okay. The bad news is those are the only two. The rest of the Heian servants, including Kyontoki, I don't know though. So yeah, we actually have to go there and make friends with that Kintoki instead of taking the Kintoki from here. Makes sense, you know. Are the servants from the other regions, as are servants from other regions and time periods. Gacha. Lord Kintoki. Nah, don't worry about it. It is what it is, right? The only thing that matters is that you two keep the boss safe. Between you two and Marsh, he'll have a golden shield and spears at his command. Make sure you do the rest of us proud out there, alright? I'm counting on you, Evil Wind and Black Kite. Understood. Puma and Puppet. Right. As for the rest of us, while you better believe we'll show up to help fight battles and stuff, I've also got some golden advice I want to impart before you head out. If you headed for 5th year Kanko era Heian-kyo, then yours truly, well actually a few of our living selves are sure to be there somewhere. There you go. So make damn sure you find us no matter what. If you can't just track us down and explain the whole Singularity deal to your living selves, will that work? Well, I can at least promise that Raikou and me are sure to believe. Really? Protecting the human world's the Genji clan's sworn duty after all. Okay. And Raikou in particular would do anything to keep people safe, even if that means she's gotta swallow what's gonna sound like a whole bunch of nonsense. Alright, that's all I got. Sorry I couldn't be more help. Good luck, boss. I'll be golden rooting for you. Thank you, Kintoki. No problem, boss. Oh, I see you're ready to go too, foe. I'm not letting that little furwall tug along. Yet another mission is staying right here this time. Think about it. What if it gets lost and left behind at the latest rayship destination? Oh yeah, that's kind of true, I guess. It could end up single-handedly ruining Japan's natural ecosystem. That's what you're worried about, Gordolf? Foe. Well, what is it, Furball? You have something to say to me. Administrative advisor, technical advisor. I'll take care of this brute with no sense of self-preservation. In the meantime, go ahead and brief the field team on the specifics of the operation. Oh. Alright, let's get to the edge, shall we? Fujimaru, Miss Kirielite, Fumakotaro, Kato Danzo. Your mission is to investigate and repair the Singularity in Heian-kyo in the area 1008. That is the long and the short of it. It'll basically be business as usual. Find the Holy Grail that's causing the Singularity and bring it back home. And like Kintoki said earlier, he and Raiku's living cells should be there. So do everything you can to make contact with them, and as they're sure to be of huge help. Oh, and one more thing. In regards to this particular Holy Grail's whereabouts, we actually have something of a hint this time. Oh, really? Limbo. Okay. Based on what we know about him, there's every possibility that he's managed to procure a Holy Grail and spawn the Singularity using methods we could never predict. Limbo, the alter ego. Every now and then, you come across people who will give up everything if it means causing as much destruction as possible. These kinds of people leech the life from everything around them. They refuse to see the worth in anything, themselves included, and stick solely to hurting and killing. So be careful, because I suspect that's the kind of threat Limbo might be too. And we can't afford to let him slow us down when we have got a whole bleached earth to resolve. Don't worry, I'll be back soon as I got the Holy Grail. It's time to settle the score with Limbo once and for all. Excellent. In the meantime, we'll continue to work on stabilizing the storm border with real-world materials. I'm afraid we are still woefully unprepared to send you on your way. In fact, you are almost certainly walking into a trap. But all that saying, this is not a problem we can run from. For the time being, it seems unlikely that the foreign god will move from South America, and Limbo appears to be the only external force behind this latest singularity. Which means that right now, he's operating independently. And so, trap or not, we cannot afford to miss this chance when we know he will be without reinforcement. Ideally, I would love to interrogate him to extract every iota of information he knows about the foreign god, but I cannot imagine he would willingly comply with any demand we might make. At any rate, remember this, your primary mission for this race ship is not only to repair the Singularity, it is also to eliminate a key figure of foreign god's forces before the foreign god herself intervenes. Yes, understood. You can count on me, sir. Alright, all hands, prepare for race shift. I want all of you Noble Kaldium or standby, ready to help us as needed. The destination in the southwest district of Heian-kyo. We'll initiate the race shift in 15 minutes, that is all. Got it. Come on, Mosh. Right, senpai. Oh! Oh boy. There you go. And we will be in Heian-kyo. Here we go. Oh, Loswell doesn't cut off. Naraka Mandala Heian-kyo. Thunderous splash. Naraka means hell. You know, in Hindi, Naraka means hell. Like Naraka means hell and Swarga means heaven in Hindi language. So it's interesting. Naraka Mandala. Whoa, this is interesting map. This is like basically like the district map or whatever. Okay, we'll have to fight here. 5th year of Kanko Heian-kyo. Form your party immediately after battle begins. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay, so what is this place? Did the race ship work? Where's Marsh? Oh god, where is everyone? Marsh? My apologies, but no, I'm not Marsh. Oh. It is I, Danso. Wait, so Marsh got flung away somewhere else? I have scanned our surroundings and can confirm that our race ship into the Heian period capital was successful. Oh my god, not again. However, again, this whole problem again. Like, everyone gets flung off in different directions. In regards to Lady Marsh and Lord Kotaro, I cannot see them anywhere. Oh great. No? RNG is at play again. Like, you get randomly paired up with characters you don't you can't even expect. Like, this time Danzo is here. Nor can I sense their magical energy signals. Wait, what? I also cannot find any signs of their presence, such as footprints in Lady Marsh's case or shinobi ciphers in Lord Kotaro's. This is truly baffling. Whoa. According to my pre-installed map data, I can confirm we are in an inhabited area in Heian-kyo's southwest district. However, given Lady Marsh and Lord Kotaro's absence, and the fact that I am unable to contact Novam Kaldia, I am forced to conclude that you and I are truly the ones who have arrived at our destination successfully. Must be Limbo's doing, yep. Yes, it may well be. Master, as a countermeasure against interference in the race shift, we were employing presence concealment. Lady Da Vinci came up with the idea using the interference data collected from Shinjuku Zero Singularity. Oh. Sabers could use magic resistance, caster could use territory creation, and so on for each class. Naturally, both Lord Kotaro and I used skills we were directed to during this race shift. But just before the race shift ended, I felt an odd disturbance in my magical energy, almost as though I had run into a bounded field. Oh, that must be what interfered with Marsh and Kotaro's race shift. Yes, I believe so. As a matter of fact, I happened to sense Lord Kotaro's magical energy through only for a moment. This is only speculation on my part, but I think Lord Kotaro may have acted as a decoy to draw the enemy's attention. Ah! If that's true, I can only assume he wanted you to have at least one servant by your side, rather than none. And that's what he did. So, Doman's actual plan was to make Fujimaru, isolate him. But since Kotaro acted as a bait, at least Zanzo is here with us. I see, so he sent you on ahead to help me. I believe so, yes. A painful reminder that there are areas where my skills are left unwanting. Lord Kotaro, on the other hand, is a true shinobi. At any rate, let us take stock of our situation, Master. It seems clear that you and I were the only members of the party to successfully reach our destination. At present, Lady Marsh and Lord Kotaro's whereabouts remain unknown. Race shift interference could have sent them both back to Novum Galdia. I don't think so, or they could have each arrived in different locations somewhere in Heian-kyo. Let's start by doing what we can. We'll keep out an eye for Marsh and Kotaro, and look for locals who can help us. Understood. Then let us get moving and begin our search for our teammates. Oh, and we should also try to find a local who can help us, such as Lady Raiko. Yeah. As for the comp's interference, our solutions will vary depending on the types of bounded field the enemy is using. If I can just find the bounded field's edge or perhaps a seam, I should be able to reestablish contact. Alright, let's go then. Yes, Master. Wait, just a moment. Oh, enemies, I think. I'm detecting something in these shadows. Oh, multiple somethings, and I expect these each contain a great deal of magical energy. So I would urge you to slowly, carefully get behind me, please. I was too careless. How did I fail to notice this reading sooner? They must be assassins with presence concealed. Oh my god. Or monsters that are exceptionally skilled at hiding. Master, get behind me now. Oh god. What is that? What are those things? They appear to be enormous creatures with multiple legs, but more importantly, they're clearly hostile. Initiating combat routines, unlocking all mechanical ninja arts. Since I cannot accurately ascertain their strength, I see no reason to hold back. I shall therefore employ every tool in my possession. Now, let us begin. Alright, let's fight. Okay, so the Lancer. Alright, you know what? Let me take some different characters. I would have probably taken Musashi with me, but let's take someone else. Astoria is a must. Now let's change this to. Okay. No, you know what? That's for the event. Yeah, this one. Who should I take? Lancer. So I need a saber. Okay. Let's take an AoE saber. Should I take an AoE saber? Yeah. I could have taken Nero with me, but let's take Tomoe with me. Alright, let's take Castoria. Where's Castoria? Okay, just a minute. Where's mine? I'm trying to find my bond enhancing one. Bond enhancing C, where is it? Okay, apparently I'm blind as a bat because I cannot see it. Just a minute. Bond of... Okay, here we go. Oh god, alright. Who else should I take? Let me keep Musashi here. And let me keep Alter because I'm increasing her bond. Who else should I keep with me? A 4-star servant I can take. Wait, can I take it? Yeah, let's do this because I want these characters' bonds to increase. And these two will be enough. These three will be enough to deal with the... Okay, let's go. Okay, my god, oh. Alright, let's go. Alright, simple. Wait, she's an AoE character, isn't she? To all enemies, there you go, yeah. Let's just put out everything. Alright, here we go. There you go. Wow, a lot of bonds we're getting. That's why, okay, I'm going to make full use of this. You fell for my decoy. Puma missile. Well, that takes care of that. Oh, maybe not. A mass of black blades. Master! Oh no. This is nothing. Alright, foul spider monsters tried this on for size. Evil wind death storm. Are you alright, Master? My god, she is... yeah. What about you? You're obviously hurt. Oh no, this is not a problem. Oh, okay. As you can see, my self-repair function remains intact. I will be fine. There's nothing to worry about since my spirit core remains undamaged. Rest assured, I am not about to fall now. Lady Martial Lord Kotaro was not here, then it falls to me to keep you safe as they would. Oh wow, you're amazing, Danzo. All that aside, these creatures we encountered were truly terrifying opponents. I do not have many records of these large spider creatures in my database, nor do I remember seeing them myself during the Age of War. It is as though their demonic beast stays from the Age of Cause. Probably Limbo, he's doing something, or at least that is the closest things they remind me of from the many opponents I fought in the simulator. Either way, it looks like we'd better avoid fighting them, yeah. Agreed. Lady Da Vinci has told me Japan was home to many ancient mystics. Even during the Age of War, I remember seeing Oni and monsters. But even so, I never would have expected such ferocious beasts to be wandering around the city only a few hundred years earlier. I don't think so. If it is any identification of the current state of affairs, this land may be far more nightmarish than we had dared imagine. Are they real? I think these are brought in by Limbo. Truth be told, I am still reeling from the shock. Nightmarish land, huh? Indeed. I only hope we can win one over to our side soon. Such an ally would be a great boon. But on the chance they prove foe rather than friend, I will do whatever it must to protect Master, even if it should cost me my life. Danzo? Never mind. It is not important. No matter the opponents we face, my duty remains the same. I must keep Master safe, that is all that matters. Right, let's... Alright, that was a fairly easy battle. And this will be the final one that I do for this video. Okay, so Assassin, Saber, alright. Who should I take? Should I take an archer with me? You know what? Nah, I'm gonna take full advantage of the bond, you know? Like, let's take... Yeah. And... who should I put here? Archer. An arts archer? Arts AoE archer. Do I have an arts AoE archer? I don't think so. Yeah. I think Osakabe is Buster, isn't she? Yep, she's a Buster. India is, I think, Quick. Yeah, let's see. Quick, there you go. So Tomo is Buster. I have so many quick AoE archers, my god. Alright, never mind. So let's take someone else. Who should I take? Oh! You know what? Wait a minute. Is she a single target? No. I'm trying to use the bond, like, you know, perfectly. You know what? Just let's just take some random characters. Like, okay, let's just take some. Yeah, let's use Musashi here. Alright, Master, I've recorded all the information I can about the creatures we faced earlier. While they do use a skill similar to nature, in nature to presence concealment, it is more akin to camouflage than true concealment employed by an assassin. So as long as I make full use of my senses, I should be able to boost my detection rate by a far greater degree than usual. Alright. Okay. Kuma scan. Karakuri style. There, those creatures will no longer take us by surprise. Nice. Wow, your puppet kunoichi are amazing. Thank you, Master. At any rate, there you have it. It is more... If any more spiders should try to approach us, I will know about it. That said, Master, if we are somewhere in the old capital and this place is truly as deserted as it appears, then we should make haste to leave before any other deadly creatures show their faces. Got it. Then come this way. Master, forgive me for speaking to you from out of sight. I have detected a new creature not far ahead, but worry not, I shall deal with it. In the meantime, please go around the creature and make your way towards the nearby road. I will give the creature the slip once you have made it there. If you are lucky, there may even be an officer or two out on patrol. Alright, I shall see you later. Wait, okay. Yes, Master? It's too risky to fight alone, we're better off sticking together. But Master, that would put you in... Right, understood. Forgive me, Master, I should have known better. That is just the kind of person you are, isn't it? Very well then, I will gladly fight it by your side. I feel a twinge of shame using my more underhanded shinobi techniques in front of so much... of someone as noble as you. But if that is the price I must pay to fight by your side, then so be it. Alright. These noises are really... Here it comes, get ready. Understood. Let's do it. Okay, it should be an easy battle. Sashi is here. And a quick battle. Okay. Alright, this is a big one, I guess, yeah. Dark Priest, alright. A little bit more. So many bond points, my god. Ooh. Okay, it's over. Take this. Oh. You know, I think I've seen something like that before. You have? While I have no recollection of the events of Shimosa myself, I did view them in Kaldia's database. Oh yeah, that's true. And that creature we just faced does bear a great resemblance to those dark armored warriors from then. Can't be certain, but I bet Limbo's involved. Like I said. Yes, Master, I was just thinking the same thing. Hello? Oh, but never mind that now. For the moment, we need to get to the road as soon as possible. What happened to her? I have a bad feeling about this. Well, more exactly, my Ikikyo circuits are picking up a faint... God, what's happening here? I knew this matched one of my records. This manner of camouflage involves manipulating the very earth itself. Master! Oh god, these things again. Another giant spider. Oh god. No, how could I be so careless? Danzo is injured and to stop me from getting hurt. Please run from it, Master. I'll hold it off. We must make it to the road quickly. I think Kintoki is going to come now. I'm not going to let this thing kill me, I promise. Master, no. Okay, I'm pretty sure Kintoki is going to come. Here in the nightmarish realm of Heian-kyo, it would not be at all out of ordinary for a helpless young man defending his companion to be eaten alive by a vicious monster. Especially here in the far outskirts of Kyo, where great spiders known as Tsuchigumo prowl the... Oh, that's a Tsuchigumo. Prowl the land. I think Tsuchigumo, I think the meaning is... The direct translation, Tsuchi is land, I think, yeah? Or earth. And Gumo is spider, Kumo or Gumo. So, land spider, I think that's how it's translated, literally. These horrific beasts are truly the embodiment of all the gruesome and wicked of the cries of creatures that do not follow the rule of the Emperor. What? Oh. Indeed, any ordinary person facing one, these creatures could usually expect to meet a swift and horrible end, shredded and devoured all for once. But What if while that person was under the attack, a Genji warrior were to pass by? Ah, there you go. Definitely Kintoki. Oh no, it's Suna. Well, well. I'm impressed you didn't abandon your companion to try and save your own skin. Not bad at all. Still, you have rotten luck crossing paths with a Tsuchigumo. Are you the child of one of the nearby warrior families? Or perhaps a relative of some court noble? Oh boy. Stay back, it's not safe to face this creature alone. Please seek help. Help? You want me to call for help? Me ask for help. That's the funniest thing I've heard in it. Oh boy, this guy is kind of, no. Why is he standing around? Run! That's enough out of you, spider. Damn, one shot. Did he just cut it in two? Well, obviously media is helping him out with her magical, you know. But my senses didn't even see him move. Please tell us, who are you? So as terrifying as Tsuchigumo must be for you, you still faced it rather than collapsing in fear. And above all, your eyes still shine with light. Well, you know, for the record, we have fought quite a few, you know, like, enemies. Even more troublesome than the Tsuchigumo. For example, we fought a god. Not one, but multiple gods. You're dressed in a manner unlike anyone else from this land. Your supplies look as if they are not of this world. And the two of you clearly share a strong bond. I think I can sense an unusual type of magical energy from you both. Yes, there's no mistaking it. You're a master. Which is true. You're a servant and there you go. Are you not? Huh? Who are you? You wish to know my name. Very well. I can tell you that much. I am the head of Raiku's 4 heavenly kings, guardians of the capital. I am warrior of Genji entrusted with our most prized sword, the Higekiri. Escorting Special Agent Watanabe no Suna. There you go. So he is part of the Heavenly 4. He's a leader of that, okay. One quadrant. Yay. Alright. I'll end it here. So there you go. And that was the first act, I think. Yeah, the first section of Naraka Mandala Heian-kyo. We've gotten into, like, you know, we've come to the singularity, and yeah, we're going to deal with limbo here. So Mash and Kotaro are in a different place. Interesting thing is happening here is that there are actually humans, like not humans, but servants and masters here, just like we have. And yeah, it's interesting, and I feel like Intoki's dream is to become a master or something like that. He was talking about how he's not a master and all. So interesting. Like I was not expecting it to be something like this. Like, you know, like I'm guessing like a mini Holy Grail war is happening here. That's why there's masters and servants, or maybe it's something else is going on. Let's see. Let's wait. Hopefully the next part answers my questions. So there you go. That is it. Thank you for watching. This was my gameplay, the first gameplay video of Naraka Mandala Heian-kyo. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. Hopefully I'll be back with another video tomorrow. I'll try to do it like a daily upload, just like I usually do. Maybe a few days I'll skip, you know, if I have something else to do. But yeah, I'll complete it. I think this is not that big of a singularity. You know, Lost Spell 5.5. I think it has like how many, like 12 or 13 sections as far as I can remember, or probably, I don't remember, something like that. So not that big. It won't take much time to complete this, I think. We've already completed one section, so it'll probably take, if I complete like one section every day, it'll probably take me 13 to 14 days. So yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.